Alrighty, welcome back everybody to Atena, awakening from the ordinary life into the extraordinary life. I'm picking up here where we left off on the previous episode. So if you're not sure why I'm standing here on the third floor of the school, then that's because you missed the previous episode, but yeah, I'm continuing off here where we left off in the last one, exploring the school a bit, and we're still looking for Rika to give her the pendant back. Student E and male student F and female student E. Here we are back to the generic names for all the students. Seems like the developers got a little lazy. They could have created some names because there's not that many people to actually talk to in this game. But anyway, welcome back everybody. Hope you're having a splendid day. And yeah, we're just looking for Rika, using the pendant as an excuse to try to talk to her and see how she's doing. But I also kind of wanted to show off the areas here in the school because I want these videos to be kind of a playthrough as well. If you're stuck in the game or if you're interested in trying it out and you want to play this, hopefully this will show you the steps that you need to take if you can't read Japanese. But I am here on the third floor, and mostly you can just pick up some food items exploring the school, and the people are hinting like, oh, I saw Rika in such and such a place, and I saw Rika in such and such a place. And eventually, the last person I talked to said that she was in the entrance lobby, ready to go home. So this professor looks like a teacher, I guess. The maybe science teacher, but he said if you hurry you can catch her. She's heading home since everybody's headed home early today. Suspiciously, all the students are heading home early today. Did I check this room? 3D? This is like the only Sannensei. No, I didn't. This is the only Sannensei room that's on the third floor. And there's some yogurt on the table. A lot of these students don't know who Rika is since she's Ichinensei. And I'm kind of up here on the floor, the Sannensei. They keep telling me to go to 1A, but the Sannensei don't always know who the other students are. This guy's talking about some discs he's missing. A blue disc for the computer system. Apparently somebody has taken it. I don't think I have to read any minds here. An unknown person's locker. I'm not going to open that. There's some more yogurt on the floor. So yeah, yogurt that's sitting on the floor and just randomly on the table. It's all good to eat. Right quick, there was one door that I saw over here in the... that I saw in sort of the balcony area. So I'm going to go over there and check it out real quick before I go down to the lobby to find Rika. I just wanted to show each of the classrooms, I think. It's like, should be the same as you, right? So she should be in 1A. Everybody keeps saying 1A. And this person is also worried about the blue disc. So does that mean the blue disc is in room 1A also? Or somebody left it there apparently? I don't know. I'm not sure what the blue disc has to do with anything, since I'm sure it's going to come up, but talking to some of these people, I'm probably getting information that's a little bit ahead of myself. Kind of the home ec rooms that they use for science and various things. Nothing, really? Okay. So from the previous episode, I was just checking all the classrooms, seeing if there were any items, and our main goal this whole time is finding Rika. Well, while I'm here, I guess I'll check the men's bathroom. Yeah, one thing that's a little annoying about this game, there are key items that you need to pick up, but you have to trigger the proper event in order for the item to be accessible. So, I ran into that situation in the aquarium. Like, there was a spot that there was an item, but you had to trigger a specific event, and then the item would become available and you could actually pick it up. So in this game, even if you know where the item is supposed to be, the key items like a disc or a key or, a passcode, something like that, you may not even be able to pick it up until you've talked to the right person or interacted with the right location. So that's kind of a little annoying, but yeah, so far nothing really important has been triggered yet. It's just most of the people have just been saying, "Oh, Rika, I saw her here," and they keep changing it. But yeah, this door, I wanted to check this door before I went down to the main lobby. Okay, everybody, I'm back on the first floor. Like, I'm gonna exit the school and go home. There she is. Boy, she's got like more and more bandages each time I see her. So giving the pendant back to her, and Athena saying, "Can we talk? I really want to talk to you." But her friend just sort of pulled her away. Said, "We need to go home." So yeah, poor Atena is kind of being ignored here because, well, I'm kind of surprised some of the other students aren't freaked out because they've seen her powers too and they aren't freaked out. But Rika seems to be a little, nervous around her. Afraid of her. She's wondering, why does this always happen to me? Or why is all this stuff happening to me? Oh, great. Gotta be kidding me. So that was the second building that was attached over there when we were looking at the map. And looks like a bomb went off. And I'm sure Astraios had something to do with it. Okay, here's the suspicious teacher again. Sanomiya, I think is his name. It's like, what happened? What was that explosion just now? Masaka Astraios ka, ano baka. So Astraios is doing He's testing Athena again. While they were keeping surveillance, on Athena here at the school. I'm not sure what they're planning. But apparently Astrios is getting in the way here of whatever they're doing. I'm wondering if Astrios here is linked to the machine, Tantalos, and he's working for the machine, or if he's working separately, and trying to get Athena to awaken her powers so that Tantalos will notice. Maybe he wants her to get eliminated. Of course, Athena is saying here she wants nothing to do with, what's going on, but he's like, too bad, you're going to have to participate. I've prepared for you a wonderful present today. Another one of his disturbing challenges. Apparently there's another massive explosive device in this section of the school as well. And Athena's going to have to play a game with him. Gambatte ne. To find it. And we're going to have to figure out how to disable it. So after giving Rika the necklace, all this just sort of automatically happened. Wow, at least I didn't have to walk down here. It's gonna explode, it's gonna explode. Dangerous, dangerous, don't go in there. Make sure to obey the rules of the game, Athena. So I was trying to go into the room where apparently the explosive is. You're gonna have to search for the blue disc, first of all. Okay, so that's where the disc comes into play. Game stato. You know what? I really don't want to play this guy's games, to be honest. Oh! I can do something here with the door. Alright. Dope. Clairvoyance. Man, that was actually a hard one. I don't remember clairvoyance being that hard. Whoa, that's more than just a bomb. So there's a ton of explosives rigged to the PC there on the desk. And it's set to a timer. So we need the disk and put it in a different PC to disable it from a different room. Apparently Astrios won't let us go in the room with the explosives and just disable it. We have to play his game. And I don't want to talk to him, so I'm just going to run around the room here. Fine, he probably appeared here for a reason. Such a mockery. He's like, you giving up already? The disc is necessary. Let me read his mind. Can I read his mind? Where is the blue disc? Where could it be? I wonder if this girl can find it. I'm pretty sure he can tell that I'm trying to read his mind. Okay, so we need to find the blue disc. So we can use clairvoyance. Oh, come on, I got that. Man, I swear, I don't know why. I need to concentrate here. It's like my timing feels perfect, but I have a really hard time with this. See, that was perfect. And since it wasn't, then I need to do it a little earlier. No, a little later. I don't know if I need to do it a little earlier or a little later. I'm getting the first two. See, you know what I've noticed too is when you get into the red, when you're doing these rhythm things with her powers in this game, when you get into the red, when she's weakening or like, you know, she's injured, it goes faster. Here we go. So now I ate some food to make it green again and slow it down a bit. There we go. Man, I don't know why that one's so hard. Oh, come on. Rika's locker again in 1A. Okay. So back to the very beginning place in the game. 1A room. Yeah, I guess those students were saying that the blue disc was in 1A. They were mentioning it, so... But of course I didn't know it was actually in Rika's locker. Which begs the question, do I need the key again for to get into her locker, or is it still unlocked? But yeah, I wanted to mention, I've noticed that you know, as you use the powers, if you're playing this game, you know, when you keep making mistakes and it starts to turn red, her kind of life bar there, the thing speeds up. You know, like her heartbeat is speeding up, and so if your timing is already off, when it gets into the red, your timing is going to be way off because it's speeding up, and you know, so you're not used to it. You can't really fix your timing. I'm going to save just in case here. So, I mean, it's kind of a cool idea, I think, this sort of rhythm, you know, rhythm thing for her powers, but at the same time, it's a little frustrating because, you know, while you're practicing your timing and you keep missing, then the thing gets faster and faster, and your timing is still off every time. You can never actually, yeah, there's the blue disc. What I want to say is you can never actually, you know, fix your timing. You know, you can never correct your timing because the thing keeps speeding up, and you know, it makes your timing worse and worse, and like then you're gonna have to do a new timing because it's faster. So that's a little annoying, to be honest. I think the timing shouldn't change. The bar shouldn't move faster. Okay, I went ahead and just skipped back up to the second floor here, since I'm afraid that we're going to have a lot of walking back and forth to do here. But I got the blue disc, as you saw from Rika's locker. And just come back to this room, the science room where Astraios is, and you have to go to your menu here. Find it funny, I still have all the stuff from chapter 2. So here's the blue disc. Use the one that's blue here up at the top. Second option is use. And nothing happened. Come on, am I not on the right? Man, this is so annoying. You gotta be standing. There we go. Am I on the right position now? I gotta be standing in just the right position. It's another kind of small complaint I have. You gotta be standing in just the right position to use these items, or else nothing happens. There we go. Finally. Blue disc is in. Please enter the code. You've got to be kidding me. Astraios is like, shall I give you a hint on the password? So this will stop the bomb, count stop, but I do not have a password. So I'm just going to exit here. He's saying there's a hint in the girls' bathroom. I'm not sure why I can do psychometry there. I don't know if it's necessary or not, but let me just follow the steps here. So blue disc, got that, but now we need the password for the blue disc. Ah, see, these things weren't here before. This is what I'm talking about from before. Like, you have to trigger something for the item to actually appear, and you can't actually pick these things up in advance. Melt. It's like some bleach. Ashito. For the tabletop cleaner or whatever. Really? Is that it? How is that supposed to be a hint? Let me look at these things. So there's the blue disc. So first option is, check it out. This is Acido Z. Acid Z. That sounds like a deadly cleaner. And Melt X. Yes, I definitely want to use Acid Z when I clean my toilet. And Melt X when I want to get rid of insects. Well, that's where the hint was. I'm going to go back here to the room. I don't know how much of a hint this is. Z and X? I mean, is that the hint? But those aren't numbers. X to Z is the key, huh? Otto! I've maybe said too much. Ya ha 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 ha. So what am I supposed to do? Just make the... Let me save again right quick here because I'm not sure. X and Z is the hint. How does that relate to numbers? Does that just mean I'm supposed to go like in the shape of an X down the number list? Like from top to bottom and then left to right? So that the numbers, I guess the numbers that you use for the code make the letter X. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. Dang it, I'm trying to get lined up here. At least I'm not under a time limit right now, which is weird. Because I would assume that this bomb... See, you're in the right position if the text comes up. Now I can use the blue disc again. Actually, I'd rather just use this Melt X on the stupid computer and melt it. It's like, why didn't she leave the disc in the first place? Why do I have to reinsert the disc? See, there's no count, so what, am I just supposed to make this look like an X? Do I have to go left to right? So I guess just make this look like an X. Also looks kind of like a Z. So those, but I don't know if that's the right order. So I guess it's just every number except 4 and 6. So it doesn't really, the order doesn't matter apparently. Okay, now there's something glowing. Like I said, now there's, something that didn't used to be there that's all of a sudden there. So I have to activate 2 switches on 2 computer terminals to disable the bomb. You better hurry. Futatsu. Great. Oh, great. Now I'm under time limit. Gotta be kidding me. What's this flashing thing? Oh, hey, okay. So there's the yellow disc. So we have the blue disc and the yellow disc. Can I use it in this computer? Or do I have to use a different terminal? The code has been entered. I don't think I can use this computer again. I'm gonna have to go to a different classroom, I think. Let me try the yellow disc just to see. This is the yellow disc. Okay, use. Nope. Okay, so I think what's going on here is there's 3 discs. You know, I did the blue disc. Now we have to do the yellow disc in a terminal. And then there's going to be one more I have to find. So there's the bomb room. Let's see, was there a terminal in this room? I thought I saw a chance to use my powers here, but I don't see it now as I was running by the room. Where is it? Oh yeah, the psychometry here. So I saw an image of him going into this room, huh? Says I can't go in there. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to find another terminal here. I have the disc, I just need to find a terminal to use it in. So, second floor. They've given you quite a bit of time here, so. You know, 1A was mentioned again in that text box, so maybe it's the terminal, because 1A does have a terminal, doesn't it? I can't remember which of these rooms have the little computer in the front and which don't. Yeah, and this one's glowing. Okay, so we got the blue disc from this room. We had to take it upstairs and use it. Then we got the yellow disc from the upstairs room. We got to bring it back. So we're just like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, yellow disc. System, okay. Enter the code. Another mini game. Cubism, huh? I'm just looking at the, you know, if you press the L1 button, you can get the kind of hints of how the mini game works. Okay, it's a cube with 6 sides, 6 different colors, and it looks like I just have to fill in the missing colors. So not yellow, so what's next to the yellow? Next to the yellow is red. It goes yellow, red, and then the gray, and then the white, and after the white is green, and then the orange. Judgment, live or die. Error, you die. Well, thanks. Okay, sorry guys, I've been here for a while. Like, I could have sworn that was the answer, but I was using the wrong green. There are 2 green colors here on the thing, so don't be fooled. It was red and then green as the answer. Oh wow, here's a harder one. But actually, you know, I figured out how it worked. But yeah, there's 2 greens there, you see? There's like a light green and a dark green. And I kept putting the wrong green in that first puzzle. And I was like doing it for like 2 minutes, so I lost a lot of time. But yeah, it was the different green. So hold on, let me think about this. Okay, gray, orange. Next to the orange. It's that green this time, right? Okay, good. Yeah, it's like the 2 greens are really annoying. All the colors are different, but there's 2 shades of green. Okay, we got yellow, red, light blue. What's next to the light blue? Purple, and then the green and the orange. So it's just purple for this one. Well, that one was easy. Congratulations, survived you! Well, I'm glad that you survived. I mean, survived you. Alright, we got one more to go here, guys, but Yeah, I kind of want to keep these episodes to 30 minutes, so I know we're at kind of an exciting point, but I think I'm going to pause the game here, and in the next episode, we'll go get the final disc and do the final puzzle, and hopefully disable this bomb that Astrios has set up here in the school, and see what happens after that. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Hope these puzzle solutions helped you if you're playing this game. Tune in next time to see if I run out of time.